Hello and welcome back to Star Wars. There is a leg just there floating over. So you see this force over here, this minor battle over here, inconsequential. This is a Dust Bandit battle base. As you can see, it's got multiple defences set up and hundreds, I assume, of Dust Bandits inside, which are glitching slightly because of the pause. Over here, being destroyed, is Koiba thugs, who've actively engaged the Droidica. And as you can see, they went through them like butter. Now, issues aside, this was obviously meant to be happening. I did not really want to have to fight these guys, but I'm going to take their stuff and then sell it. We need as much resources as possible. Now, we can get a fair bit of resources from them, because let's face it, we need a lot of money. It's 6k per person. Now, outside of that, we need even more money. And we need more resources. I have huge amounts of building materials. But you know, there's a minor case of combat going on. Ooh, yoink. Anything expensive is being looted. I don't even care they keep the weapons. Some of these weapons are just rubbish. But we are prepared. I also have the factory squad, which is a load of B1 assault droids. Every time I load and save, it deletes the pictures. I have to buy a new drone to make them come back. But we are prepared. We are very prepared. And they gave us so many cool things. So, one squad's on its way. One squad's out here. I actually do need to buy some repair kits because I've run out. But the two Droidica are really getting us their worth. Many, everything died. It still genuinely amazes me as my Droidica get tougher. They actually do get more and more damage. You can see from the 18 over here and the 29 over here that their weapon blast, they do two at once, can go through multiple targets. And yet it's still gun kata because martial arts is still steadily going up. Icarus has returned, bought two repair kits and repaired everyone. A couple more people tried to get up, so he shot their arms off. Now all we've got to do is finish them off. I've taken every single item I think which could be worth it. Shirts, shoes, motorcycles. I don't really care about the poles, they take up too much space. So, the only option now is the assault, which as you can see is a problem. There's dozens of them there, and they're arming the gate, so I'm going to wait till night time and begin the assault. I'm also going to set up an assault base somewhere, which is why I have so many resources. I actually fully want to set up a base to build, and I'm thinking somewhere around here, maybe not the way station, but I want to be close to the Kathunian area, so maybe this area, so I can hit the Kathunians. I can also hit the bandits as they go past. I forgot the name for bandits, because as I was running along I met two more bandit squads. The Karita bandits seem to like this road, so anywhere I can get on the road along with nice iron and copper deposits would be absolutely great for starting a assault post. So maybe somewhere around here. I'm going to scout while we wait for night time. Honestly, I'm thinking maybe this area here. It's got two iron deposits, and if you ignore the fact that there's currently goats, wild deathhorn, and an entire squad of dust bandits over there, I think it's pretty good. So I'm going to set up an assault and defensive position just here while we wait for, I think, midnight. So you're about to see the Droidicas kill a load of dust bandits before we kill a load of dust bandits. Here they come. Let's get the war on. The great thing about Droidicas is the speed at which they move and the speed at which they kill. Now, as you can see, there's a few people. Will they care about us? They're about to. Are they going to care? I don't think they care about Droidicas because Droidicas are technically animals. However, they're going to care about this. As you can see, a lot of people just went down. Now, we might lose the Droidica Valk, which is being headshotted, but as you can see, we have a lot going on. A lot of people just didn't die, and we can, of course, repair. However, Icarus is having issues. Icarus, I've told to only defend. Come on, please finish them off, Nemo. Are you not finishing them off, Nemo? Please finish them off. Come on, finish them off. There we go. They were just at a slightly higher ground. They had the higher ground, which ironically works quite well. There we go. The first squad is destroyed. Icarus has lost a leg. And there we are. Pick up more equipment, sell more equipment. What is this? The power hammer. No wonder I was taking damage. With the entire area down, we are now dealing with dregs. Oh look, it's Kariba thugs. Who'd have thought it? Kariba thugs. But my guys can shoot each other in the back. There is a friendly fire tag, which gets better if they keep shooting each other. Right now, we're going to have to let them, you know, get a few shots in. We also have to make sure there's enough armor and equipment. So with that being said, Icarus needs to revive Valkyrie, who is dying. Beep needs to stop engaging the enemy. And Nemo needs to finish people off. We now own this territory. And as you can see, I'm definitely making sure we keep it. Ooh, a Tuscan rifle. Nice. Okay, Droidica Valkyrie is now up. Icarus is now going to build over here with some storage crates and of course the base. This will give us the basics of actually having storage area. We might be out here longer than one night because of course we took a little bit of damage. We don't have any repair beds yet, but we will do. One day we will do. Until then, we're storing everything we can outside, the safest of places for storage of things. Interesting news. As we're building our base, another group of Kariba thugs has just run past. A massive group of Kariba thugs, and they don't seem to care too much about us right now, so I'm going to leave that as it is. Yep, they don't care about us. Good. We are literally, if you saw those numbers, still shooting the dead over here. So they don't seem to care about us shooting the dead. So I'm just going to keep on doing it. Obviously they weren't dead when we started shooting, they kind of are now. And we have a few grand. More troops will be making it to the front lines as we speak. This has been quite a good investment, although we do need a lot more repair gear again. We're always going to need repair gear because all of our guys keep taking damage. It's almost like they're being shot somehow, with guns somehow. It's weird. You can definitely tell the raiders were here for me because they've literally gone and sniffed against the building. We have a lot of equipment I need to pick up, including a few Tuscan Raider weapons, but we have a huge amount of equipment to sell. And my factory squad is still making its way. They are currently sneaking to Bad Teeth because every time they get out of the water, something tries to kill them. So they'll be here in a day or two. We will be needing more assault squads, but they will be here in many days or two. We're going to build up and live over here once I've gathered all the resources. Finally, with our base done, we're doing basic weaponsmithing. We're going to start upgrading and building better things. So we're going to get all sorts of cool things like walls, electronics, indoor lighting, but mainly weaponsmithing. We need the ability to make what we need on the front line. And currently the front line is pretty bad. But we will be getting there very soon, very quickly. I'll keep buying more and more research items, while currently DFP Mark II back at the first base is doing the research. But we have a fair bit of money. More troops will be here soon. We now have weapon crafting station, a basic one down, but we have it there. Unfortunately, we don't have any power, but we do have it. We can also start selling iron to make more money. So we have a continuous supply of iron because B1 battle droids don't need to sleep. They might need power, but I don't care about that. So we have ongoing resources. We still need to hit, I'm looking at the map, the Dust King Tower. Maybe attacking the Dust King is not the wise course of action, because that could be a big fight pretty early on. What we do have a need is power. So power research is now suddenly up there. I am quite literally sending out people to grab more storage and resources, and there's a bandit boss who is quite literally here, which is interesting. So this squad who is doing mining is now at war. We're being attacked by the bandits again. Every time we do anything, bandits attack us. So let's say hello. The old-fashioned way. Blasted. There's already limbs flying. Already limbs flying. So there we are. Bandits are now down again. More rifles. Typical, isn't it? Can't do a darn thing without being attacked by the locals. But there we go. More groups are dead. Where are you driving off to? And I'm happy for this. More More bandits are now hostile to me. No way! Because they keep attacking me, now they're hostile? They always escape to go uphill. Hills, my only weakness. This padded leather here is 2,000 to sell. That is really good. Bone armor leggings. Oh my god. 13,000 for this dark leather shirt. Wow, we need to find more of these bandit bosses. These guys are rich. This is even more droids. This is a problem for them, because these guys are going to come back in their sheer numbers, because I'm definitely going to start farming them. They should not have given me this opportunity. They really should not. Just when one group is gone, the pirates are back. The Kariba are back. And there's a few of them. We are quite literally under constant assault right now. Oh no, the pirates are hostile to me. That's terrible. That's never happened before. Droidicas, kill them all. Kill every single one of them. So I'm trying to store all of the weaponry in boxes and so on, but it's getting harder to do because every time I start, more enemies turn up on this road. This road is now a permanent battle zone, which is what I wanted, but I kind of wanted to have a set-up base before that happened. As you can see, some are trying to escape, some are not getting far. But quite frankly, I wanted to have something set up. We are going to need more troops, a lot more troops. It appears that there's another raiding group coming on, and as you can tell by the load, they are ghosts floating in the sky. Now, half my force is currently offloading resources, so the two droidicas are going to have a slight argument with them. It's going to be brutal, and it's going to be good, because like I say, everyone's flying currently. More and more Black Dragon men are arriving. Wait, I've met your base. That was earlier. That was the previous episode. There's a few of them. There's more than a few of them. Luckily, everyone uses swords in the past, / long time away in a galaxy far, far away. But we are in trouble. So they're just insulting us a lot, but, you know, they have never gone up against two droidicas before. They should figure that out from the dead bodies. Here they go. One way or another, we're about to find out how well these guys go. Are you ready, Nemo? That's a few down already. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm having issues. Okay, we can just retreat and attack over and over again. Bring down these guys. Bring down these guys. Oh, didn't get them down. Okay, Nemo's down. Nutmeg? You might need to run. Oh, they are very accurate. Okay, both of my guys are down. Nutmeg? Nutmeg! Nutmeg, no! You're wearing a coat, Nutmeg! Nutmeg! We're being looted of all of our weaponry. Nutmeg, just die. Play dead, Nutmeg. Nutmeg, please repay. Oh god, Nutmeg. Nutmeg's down. Alright, here comes the rest of the squad. A little bit late. Now what I'd like to do is get that Valkyrie up and running. More of them are turning up. Wait, Enezo a thug. A mugger? These are bounties on them. Alright, get ready. If I can get Valk back up and running, I'll be happy. So, okay, they're now fighting over there. Good. We're getting Valkyrie back up and running. This is insane. There's a fight in my base, and I don't like either faction. So Nemo's rebooting. Nutmeg will require help. No one seems to care about the fact that I'm getting one of the killing machines back up and running. And I hang out in my base rather than loot the outside. Okay, we'll leave them there for a second. They're going to have a very nasty surprise in about a minute. So the camp has altered a little bit, as you can see. We now have power. We have a building with more research inside, research bench 2, and an ammo bench in here. But, yeah, the big enemy attack which came, as we were preparing to hit it, they just declared they were done and they left. So that was fine. Unfortunately, you can tell by all the boots and the fact that half my people are now at war in different places. I found copper over here, which is nice. A dust bandit attack happens on average twice a day. As you can see, one over there is crawling away. He's crippled. There are dead people over here next to both of the droideka. There's another one on its way, Zombie Moses from the north. And I'm getting some more B1 assault droids. But as you can see, the enemy is constant. Because we're right next to Dust King Tower, troops spawn over there and come down. And raid assault groups are just roaming the area, entering random groups. We may actually have to build fortified positions. I'm thinking walls and towers, but we don't really have access to good walls and towers. If I go over here, it stops screwing over. I have a basic lookout tower, which is, you know, it's alright. It's not the best, but it's alright. So it might be worth having a couple of these behind some walls, which we also do not have. So look at the tech for buildings or defences. I have, let's see, mounted blasters, requires a bit more. Makeshift walls. So I'm going to go grab some schematics and get some walls and blasters. Icarus over here is currently selling all the iron. They are a little bit slowed down, but luckily their strength is going up. Icarus hasn't touched the sun, they just got bogged down carrying iron ore. So, you know, 50-50. Let's get some walls up on our defensive position because I'm tired of being shot at. Also, apparently the hivers are here. What have you got for me? Is it something cool? You've got more schematics and more construction materials. After that, we don't really care. But what can we sell you? Because we have a few things. Because Khajiit has wares and you have coin. Wait, yes, that's right. I thought I screwed that up. I had not. I am occasionally intelligent. As you can see, we're selling off a huge amount of stuff, and he can't really afford most of the stuff we're selling either. So it's a bit of a problem, but it is what it is. Ooh, ration packs. We are doing okay. The huge amounts of attacks are helping us strengthen and supply, but it's still a bit of a problem. One thing we're also going to do is actually have people do jobs. That way, when they get into attacks, they will come back to the job. This is helpful and hopefully problematically good. I don't know. The constant attacks, we just need to keep building. Genuinely just need to keep building. We're having issues with that. And that is huge! Is that the building? I don't remember it being that big before. It's never been that big, has it? Lofi, Speedle and Frenetic. That's now your job. Congrats. Coco's doing research. Morthan's doing mining. Everyone now has a job. I guess we are literally just turning this into building material using this massive structure. We will build a better base eventually, guys. Another attack is literally just starting. Now, what do I do? There's always more attacks. We cannot just, you know, have a nice time. Luckily, I have a huge amount of drone troops. Are these guys not got ammo? Why are you heading straight into battle? Shoot them from a distance. There we go. So I do have longer range troops. Obviously, this one out of here is out of ammo. But we are fighting consistently. And I'll be honest, the droidekas are devastatingly overpowered. They are wiping out everything. With a third one on its way, it's almost like we don't even need anyone else. Like, genuinely. Like, look at this. The entire group's already gone. I'm already repairing. And anyone who was doing a job is now, you know, either shooting the locals or rearming. We've done well. And Icarus is now repairing everyone. That's just how it is. Icarus, you are the mechanic. You finish that one off over there. It's on the ground. Thank you. Make sure no survivors. Are you both out of ammo? Both using swords, I've noticed. Not happy with that. I took my eyes off the research for a second, only a couple of hours, and now there's a Kariba thug gang attacking these two B1 assault droids over here. Luckily, as you can see, every little thing has been murdered. Literally can't take my eyes off them. So now I have to get both the assault droids up. Luckily, neither one has been killed, but, you know, eventually I'm going to start losing droids. I've already lost Duffy. They have my only lost droid so far, but it's going to happen. We need a few more organics. The CIS was more than just one organic. Let's get ourselves some techs.